Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. In this video we are going to see how to so in the previous video we have seen how to work with the other tools in the object mode basically, but in this video we will learn how to work with edit mode. Okay, and I will show you how to work with edit mode. So basically first what we have to do, we have to move to the general. Okay, the general I have selected. So in the general, basically what I will do now, I will select the object. So basically what is the difference between object mode and edit mode? What will happen if you work in object mode and edit mode? If you're working in object mode, basically you can work with the you can do the rotation part, you can do the scaling, you can change the dimension, shape of the object. But when you're working with the edit mode, at that time you can play with the vertex, edge and the faces of the object. That means you can modify the face object and vertex, and you can give a new shape to your object. Okay, so let's see how to go to the edit mode. So in order to how to add the mesh, I'll just delete this mesh and I'll show you how to add the mesh. So shift plus A short key we already remember, and we can recall those things, and I'll select one object that's called, let's say, UV sphere. Okay, so sphere I have selected. I can by using my scroll button I can able to see, I can change the position of my object, right? Anywhere I can go and I can see. So after selecting the object only, you have to move to the edit mode. So there are two ways. One is I'll show you how to move. Either you can go through the edit mode like this, okay, and you can also click on a tab after selecting the object to move to the edit mode. So let's say I'm pressing tab, so short key, just remember these things. Okay, if you are not remember the few shortcuts, you can go to my previous videos and you can go through it to understand the shortcuts. Fine. So after coming to the edit mode, what we are going to do is we are going to show you how to work with the edit mode. And so I'll zoom it a little bit. Okay, if you just scroll in, you can able to zoom in your object. So this is the edit mode. In this edit mode you can deeply work with the edges. You can work with edges, you can work with vertex, and you can also work with select faces. Fine. So basically I'll show you what are these things. So basically you can see these dots, these are your vertex, these are the vertex, the joints, the dots what you can see here, these are the vertex. And the things what let's talk about edges now. So in the edges, the lines, these lines referred as what? Edges. Getting? I hope you're getting my point. And when you're talking about the face, the flat surface is known as the face. This is the face. So I can play with all these three things and I can give a new shape to my object. Let's say I'll select the vertex first. So after selecting the vertex, you can able to select, just click on a vertex. After clicking, you can just, let's say I'm pressing G after selecting it. G command, the G key is used for moving the object. So after selecting, I'm pressing the G. So now I can literally move my object in any location. Can you see? Yes. And if I press the escape button, and let's say I want to change this position like this, and I just click on right click on a mouse, so the position will be saved in this way. Can you see? Little change in the space. If I press Ctrl Z, it will take me backside, a previous step. So I'll just show you with the edges also now. Okay, you can able to let's apply all the shortcuts what we have learned in the previous video. So we have learned with the G command we can able to move the object, right? Correct. And by pressing S we can scale the object. Basically a vertex cannot be scaled, right? So now I can choose this part, edge. So with the edge also you can able to do scaling. You can increase the size of the scaling by pressing S. S is a short key used for scaling. So you can see you can able to change the structure basically, right? The new features. Now let's select the face. With the face also you can able to move by pressing G. See, you can able to move the entire face. okay, what you have selected. Fine. The same way, let's say what I want to do is I want to scale the one face. I want to scale one face, so I'll select one face and I want to scale it. Okay, so what will happen now? Let's check. Can you see the face is, I'm just choosing this part. Can you see the one face is got scaled? Getting? So like that you can apply the shortcuts whatever we have learned in the previous video with these things. Okay, so basically with the vertex you cannot scale because that's a dot, right? You can change the you can move the vertex definitely anywhere where you want by selecting the vertex. You can move the edge, you can move the face also, okay, by pressing G. By pressing S you can able to scale those things, okay, only except your vertex. You cannot scale your vertex, but edge and faces definitely you can scale by pressing S. But whatever the action you're taking, but make sure you select that first thing. If you're selecting the edge, go to the edge. After selecting the edge only you can able to select the edge here, and after that you can able to press G and you can able to move anywhere wherever you want, okay, to give a new look to your object. Okay, or you can select the face. You can scale also, as I said. I can move also with the help of G, and I can scale it also, right? Correct. In any direction I want, X, Y, Z, wherever I wish. I can scale in X direction, I can scale in Y direction, I can scale in Z direction too. So any direction. Same whatever these things we have learned by moving object with the by pressing G. Same thing we can do scaling also, right? By pressing S. In any direction you can do the scaling. Okay. If I select the face, again you can apply G, S, and your rotation, everything you can apply on this part. So what I'll do, I'll apply rotation. Can you see? If I apply R is used, short key used for rotation. I can rotate in any direction wherever you want, either X or either Y or either in Z direction. So in any direction basically you can move. Okay. So these are the three things what we have seen in the edit mode. Now coming to this area, basically let's say if I just select the object. So basically if you want to select all the faces, what you have to do is, the shortcut is Control L. Just select one face and just press Control L. You can see all the object got selected, all the faces got selected. And after that if I apply the wireframe, so you can see your object is no more solid, it is a wire, it's transparent. We can see all over the faces properly, right? And if I go to the solid part, then it will come to the solid part where we can able to see our object without transparent, right? And the other tools are also there, like material mode, and basically you can able to color your object here, right? Let's say you can go to this part and you can select any color to apply on your object. Okay, so these things allows you to change the colors and everything. Okay, basically that will be done after rendering and other things. The rendering and other things we're going to see in the coming videos. Okay, so just three important things in this edit mode is knowing about the vertex, edge, and faces, because this things only going to modify your object completely. Okay, so let's get back to the tools. Okay, so whatever the tools you're going to select, make sure you have to choose one of them, either vertex, edge, or faces. Let's say if I'm selecting the face and I'm selecting these things we have already done, we have discussed these things, add cube and other things. And let's say I'm choosing the extrude part. Okay, I'm selecting what? Extrude. So I'm selecting the object first, the face I'm selecting. After selecting a face, I'm just clicking on a extrude part. So after that you can able to see, you can able to move the object from the face. Can you see? Okay. After that, let's say I want to scale it. So moving, we already know we have to do with the by pressing G, and if I press S now, I can able to scale it. Okay, scale it again, like extrude. By pressing E you can do extruding, and by pressing S. So this is the thing. Okay, so by pressing G you can move the object, and by pressing S you can scale the object, and we are applying those two things with on a extrude region, right? So let's say I'll just go back to show it in the beginning. Okay. Select the object, after that extrude it, whether you can extrude it outside or you can extrude it inside also. Okay, anywhere, wherever you feel to do that, you can able to do. Getting? Fine. Let's say now after, let's say this is the extruded part. Now I want to move this extruded part. Then you have to press G, and then you can be able to move whichever the direction you want to move. Okay. Let's say I want to scale this part, so I have to press S. So by pressing S, I can able to scale it. Can you able to see? Right. I'll just show it from the other direction so that it will be clear to you. I'm scaling it. Now I'm extruding it. So if I press S, what will happen? Let's say with the pressing S, I can able to scale it. You can see it from the down, right? Correct. Now, not only that, you can able to move, you can able to scale, you can able to rotate whatever things you want to do. You can able to do it. I'm rotating it. You can do that also. By doing this, you can. What we are doing is we are giving a new shape and new structure to the object, right? Yes. And now what I'll do, I'll just take my object and I will extrude it inside. This also I can do. After doing this, we can able to apply G, S and R to rotate it, to to scale it, or to let's say to extrude it. Fine. So now let's say I'm just pressing Ctrl G, Z, so that my object will be back to the original position. Okay. So I'm going to the solid mode. Okay. So I hope you have understood this extrude part. How does it work? So what now I want to do is I want to select one face, and after selecting that face I want to extrude it. So I have to press shortcut button E for that. Okay. We have a shortcut button E used for extrude. Okay. Extrude means you are replacing the face or the edge or the vertex what you have chosen, okay, to the another location or the another position. Can you see? After that, I'm just clicking right click, so my object will be still here, and after that I want to scale it. So I press S for this. After doing that, again I want to extrude it, extruding upward and scale also, extruding upward and scale. So let's say what we have made this kind of thing. So let's say I want to extrude this face now, so I just make it zoom out. So extrude this region. Can you see extruding what is happening? And if I do scaling to this, see how the position and everything got changed with one single face what we have done. Not only this, you can change make any structure. Let's say I'll extrude this region, so extruding it. So what I'm doing is selecting it and pressing E, selecting it and making it pressing E. Okay, this is what we can do. Okay, getting? Yes. So this is what all about extrude. This we have seen for the face, and same things you can do with the edges. Let's say select the edges. After selecting the edges, let's say I am just selecting the edges and I want to extrude this one, so it will be extruded like this. And you want to scale after that, you can do that, no issue. Okay, so do extrude first. You can extrude it up to wherever you want. Okay, same. Yes. Now let's say apply this extrude to the vertex. Let's say it will be applicable or not. I'm selecting the vertex which I want to extrude. Then I press E for this. Then you can able to see your vertex got extruded outside, right? So these are the things what you can play with the extrude button, which will give a new face, a new look to your object. Getting? Yes. So this is what all about the extrude. Okay, I hope you have understood this extrude button. How does it work? We will also see the other tools. Let's say what are the other things there. Extrude modified. Okay, so I'll select the face, and after selecting the faces, I'll just go back again and extrude this manifest. What this will do, it will extrude it again. Okay, can you see? So these are the other tools present in these are sub tools basically. So you can extrude along the normals. Okay, selecting the object and extrude it again. After selecting the object, I'll just go to the select this one and then drag this one. You can extrude it towards the normal only normal, it will work. Okay, that means in a perpendicular way. Getting? Okay. So different tools are there inside the extrude. You can try, can select the object and try those things by yourself. Okay. I hope you like this video. Thank you. In the coming video, we'll see the other tools in edit mode and we'll modify our object.